You didn't end up fighting the guy?
No.
I thought you said that you punched someone.
No, I didn't say I punched someone. I don't know where he got that information from. I said someone got punched. No. I didn't do fucking shit.
I was driving in a one-way until I saw people pulling off on a highway, entering the exit and driving the opposite way of me. And I'm over here like, oh, shit.
They're driving like, welcome to Richmond.
And everyone's beat it.
See,
Look at here, see?
See, you messed with the wrong folks, man. See?
I don't think you're that guy, man. You're not that guy.
You're not from around here, are you?
You're not from around these parts. So I got on top of this dude and I start going, fire. And you're, and he's over here. Just, it's like we're just trying to like look at each other, trying to riz each other, trying to charisma each other up. It's my new favorite word. And we are recording on the camera. We are recording on the Zoom. Now we're just waiting for James, as always. Welcome back.
See you, my friend.
Very good, very nice. Very good, very nice. Have you ever watched that video?
I think so, yeah.
Very good, very nice. Very good, very nice. All right, James, do the intro, man.
Yo, what is up, y'all? It's your boy, Karl.
And it's your boy, James.
And welcome back to another episode of the Why Not podcast.
Where we can talk about whatever we want.
Because...
Why not?
You get an F for fun, boy.
Yo, we were laughing at that. I forgot. Where were we laughing at that?
Yeah. Filling up here.
You get an F for femboy.
All right, hold on. I gotta drink some water.
So we're gonna start this off with a story. We have been sleeping on this story for a while, and I wanted James to explain this because he was trying to hide it from me this one time because him and I put like what we're gonna be talking about down in like a little app, and just to prepare us for what we're gonna be talking about during these podcast episodes. And one of them was actually a crazy story that he had in downtown Richmond. He thought he could hide it from me, but I was able to catch it in Notion in time to see what it was. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to let him tell you. But I don't know the full details. So if you can recap us on what happened on that one crazy night in Richmond, that would be great.
Okay, so just for the record, I'm going to try my best because...
It was a while ago.
It was a while ago, yeah. Okay. I don't remember the exact date.
Even if it's just like the whole, like, even you don't have to describe everything. Okay. Just like... at right moments before it happened, like what was going on.
Okay. So, yeah, I think I'll do that. All right. So, let's see where to start. So,
Snipple.
It was Sandra's birthday. For those of you guys who don't know, Sandra's my girlfriend.
Milosevic.
Sandra Milosevic. We were
Serbian.
Yeah, I kind of had a day set up for her, so we did a lot of cool things.
Yeah.
And one of the things I know that she really likes doing is she likes to ride these scooters, those little like electric scooters, like Lime, Bird, I think is another one. There are a couple of them.
Yep.
And so we were riding the scooters. We're doing riding around downtown. It was a really good day out, evening time. Mm-hmm. And we see, or I see, because she didn't notice it.
Yep.
I see two people talking. Okay, they're just, I don't know. It looked like one of them just got off of work.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm riding a scooter, seeing them talking, and then out of nowhere, there's this guy walking up towards them, charges a punch, boom! Punch one of the guys. The guy falls over, boom! Hits his head on the floor.
Oh, like hard. Oh, dude, I hate it when I see people do that. Like when their head hits the floor, especially like when it like hits the floor and it doesn't just sit there. Not even that. When it bounces. Yeah. Oh.
It's crazy, man. And when I saw that, my initial reaction was, "Yo, we gotta go." All right, so I'm like, Sandra, go, hurry up. So we both, slammed the gas, went as fast as we could, just so that we can get out of that scene. Okay, while we're driving or riding, I turn around. The guy who punches him, casually crosses the street and walks around the corner of the building as if he didn't do anything. Which, now that I'm looking at it, I think is probably the best way to not seem like you did something wrong. But
I guess so, yeah.
Okay, so we get to the edge of the street. Okay, now we stop. My initial thought was just make sure that Sandra's safe, make sure that we're all good, get her out of the situation. Now I'm looking at this guy from the distance. He's on the floor. Okay, the guy who was talking to him is like trying to hold him up, and he's bleeding, from his head.
Oh goodness.
And sorry, this is kind of graphic. I should probably put a warning,
like a trigger warning.
Yeah. So he's kind of bleeding. Well, he's not kind of bleeding. He is bleeding. All right, like a leaking Capri Sun. Okay. And people are just walking by. People are not reacting. For some people who were reacting, they would look, but they weren't doing anything. It's like we were all in shock. Granted, I can't really say much because I was also kind of just watching too.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm trying to figure out, like, yo, what do I do? What do you do in that situation? Like, what do you do in the situation when someone gets mollywopped? Might be the wrong word to use, but someone gets struck really hard or hit, and they're just out for the count, and they need help. I feel like most people would stop and they wouldn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Okay. And so I'm just chilling there. I'm not chilling. I'm trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah.
I'm trying to calculate everything in my mind. Like, okay, like, what do I do from here? Now, the initial thought is to go help that because, someone's in need. You got to go help them out. But you'll be surprised. If you're put in that situation, a lot of you guys will not actually do that. You might give them a prayer and keep on without your day because it has nothing to do with you. When I realized that nobody was doing anything, I decided to scoot over. Okay. I scoot over. I'm a little scooter. All right, the guy's on the floor. I think he was conscious, but he was in a daze. I tried to talk to the guy who he was talking to. The guy doesn't know English.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, the guy who's trying to help him doesn't know English. Some Hispanic guy. And so I'm like, man, I don't know what to do. So Sandra was like,
call 911.
Yeah, like sit him up, make sure he's not like bleeding internally or bleeding so he doesn't choke on his, blood or anything. Call 911. Someone called 911. Awesome. But after that guy called 911, he was like, man, I gotta get out of here, man, because like, I ain't talking to no cops. I ain't talking to no 12. You know what I mean?
That's what he said.
Yeah.
The guy who got punched.
Yeah. No. It was some random guy.
Oh,
random guy there.
Okay.
So yeah, man, this is more bullshit. I just got off work. I'm not trying to talk to no cops. So he called the cops and just dipped. Okay. There's another guy, tall guy. And bro, he was just there and like he was kind of laughing like, yo man, fucking rich man is crazy, dog. You see this, dog?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yo, this guy could die right now, and you're laughing at him. He's bleeding, and no one's helping him. So I try to help the guy up. Okay.
Such a good person.
I tried to help him up and realized that he's bad, bro.
Yeah.
But nobody's helping me. So the tall guy who's like, man, this fucking crazy. I'm like, yo, can you help me pick up this guy? Like, what are you doing, dog? So he comes over, he helps me pick the guy up, and I lean him against the wall. Okay. The paramedics come. I'm trying to hold this guy up. Like, I'm holding him up like this. Like, I'm holding him up.
Bro's ragdolling.
He's ragdolling, bro.
Oh, shit.
I try to talk to him, and like, mind you, I'm like getting blood on like my stuff.
Yeah,
I was wearing a Aura hoodie. Shout out Aura hoodie, and I took it off.
Was it the cream one?
It was the cream one.
Ooh.
But I took it off, and Sandra held it, so then it didn't get any biohazard on it.
Oh, good job.
Shout out Aura hoodie. And I was just trying to talk to the guy, like, yo, you good? He wasn't. He was
no responding.
Yeah, no response. I tried to talk to the other dude who he was conversing with.
Yeah.
The guy didn't know English,
Yeah.
And so we're just standing there for like, I don't know, God knows, like 15 minutes until we start to hear the ambulance come. I'm like, all right, thank God, ambulance is coming. I'm like, hey man, you're good. You're gonna be good, all right?
Yeah.
Ambulance on the way. The guy looked at me, all right? Listen, this guy, he was swaying, all right? When I said that, he looked at me, and he was like this. He was like, and he gave me a fist bump, and I'm just like,
mad respect, bro.
Yeah, dog, I got you.
Yeah, bro. Felt that.
I picked up his phone. His phone is cracked. I tried asking questions. He's like, no, I don't know who that was. Tried talking to the Hispanic guy. Guy didn't know either. And then the paramedics come. They asked me a whole bunch of questions. One of the questions that they asked, they were like, okay, who hit him? Okay, now it
was me.
Listen. And I'm so glad that I was there because the Hispanic guy, I'm not sure if he understood, and so he was talking like, yeah, no, him and me, and then and then the paramedics were like, did you hit him? He's like, yeah, him and me. And so I had to be like, no.
Hey, yo, relax.
Hey, yo, no, relax. No. Like it's not him. He didn't do anything. He was helping him out. Like the guy who hit him, crossed the street, went around the corner. All right.
Him and me.
Bro, I was like, yo, dog, please don't do this to yourself, man. I don't know why you're in the situation, bro, but like, I'm gonna try to help you get out of it.
We gang bang.
we gang bang. 12. Maybe he does know English.
It was us. We did.
Very good, very nice.
Very good, very nice. It was me, Captain.
Oh, bro, but yeah, man.
So, oh my gosh.
Yeah, they were at that point it was the cops. The cops came, they were asking the questions, and that's when I had to be like, no, he didn't do anything, man. Like, I told him what actually happened. Okay,
that's wild.
And so they tried to help the guy into the ambulance. They gave me some wipes so then I can wipe down whatever blood I have on me.
Yeah.
And then I have to give a police report. I told him everything and all that stuff, give my name, address, everything they need. Now, you think that this is the end of the story, okay? But then there is this.
But wait, there's more.
There's more. There's this guy who comes up to the scene, and he walks up to the cops, and he's like, "Hey man, I need help, man. I'm suicidal, man. I'm gonna kill myself." We're like, "Yo, what is going on?"
So many things happening.
I didn't sign up for this. God, why are you doing this to me? All right. Guy's obviously kind of local. He's a little insane. All right. Yeah. So the cop's like, relax here. Just relax. Calm down. You need to sit down. And like, no, man, I'm going to kill myself. Because you're fucking stupid, man. You cops ain't doing it. You're the cops. I'm insane. I got mental issues.
Yeah.
And I'm over there like, yo, this guy's actually, I think he actually is insane. I don't know what's going on.
This guy's actually crazy.
And I don't know why, but the tall guy who I had to ask to help me, who was laughing because, we were in Richmond, this crazy, he starts to pick a fight with this guy. I don't know why, but like, and I don't know how they started talking, but then they started arguing. And the tall guy was like, "Yeah, man, I bet I make more money than you. I bet I make more money than you." It's always that. And I'm just like, bro, listen, you look like a handsome guy. Pause. You're tall. I'm sure that like you're.
It's the first thing you tell someone.
I'm being honest. He seemed like a handsome guy. It's unfortunate that the first thing that he does is he has to talk about how much money he makes to some guy who's obviously insane, just so then he can, I don't know, feel better about himself. I'm like, bro, you couldn't even help me with this guy. I had to ask you to help me pick up this bleeding guy, and now you want to talk to this other guy who's obviously clinically insane that you make more money than him.
Yeah.
Bro, you're a goof. You're a goofy goober, dog. Like, you're not even close to my level. I'm broke. All right, so moving on.
Broke.
And so the cop is like, listen, don't talk to him. Like, why are you guys talking? Just leave him alone. All right. And the guy starts to get closer to him, like he's about to hit him.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh shit, take two. I'm gonna have to do 2 police reports. All right. The guy gets in. The cop gets in between them. Like, hey, back up, man, back up. All right. The guy walks away. All right, cool, whatever. And then me and Sandra were just there, like I'm wiping blood off of my hand. She's holding on to my hoodie, and we're like, we should drive off. Okay. Now at this point, I'm kind of in between the two, and then the guy comes back to the tall guy, and I'm like, okay, so now this is bad because now we're both in the middle.
Yeah.
Between these guys, and I don't know what this guy is capable of. He's obviously insane, and so. I just when I feel like he's kind of in my bubble, which he did get in my bubble. I was prepared. I'm like, listen, I don't know what's gonna happen. If you're gonna deck me, I gotta make sure I was prepared to hit him with that counter, but then the cop got in between. The cop got in between. He was like, no, wait, back up, and then yeah, man, after the police report, all that stuff, the guy was in the ambulance. There was a puddle of blood on the sidewalk, and we just drove away.
You didn't end up fighting the guy?
No.
I thought you said that you punched someone.
No, I didn't say I punched someone. I don't know where he got that information from. I said someone got punched. No. I didn't do fucking shit.
As a matter of fact, I'm blind.
I can't see color in this left eye.
As a matter of fact.
Eat Prilosec.
That's crazy,
yeah,
bro.
Man.
And it's just a normal night in Richmond, bro.
Normal night in Richmond.
That's just a normal night in Richmond. Because I know it happens over there in Richmond, bro.
Bro, chilling.
Richmond stresses me out, bro. Oh my gosh. Did I tell you what happened to me?
What happened to you?
I texted it in like our group chat in Bread. And I was just like, yo, Richmond, like.
The roads?
Yes, dude. Like I was like, there was no sign that told me I was driving in a one-way until I saw people pulling off on a highway, entering the exit and driving the opposite way of me. And I'm over here like, oh shit.
They're driving like, welcome to Richmond.
And everyone's passing on my left side. Everyone's driving on my left side like.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't. And I see the sign all the way at the end of the street. It says one way.
Yep. Welcome to
Richmond.
Richmond.
And I'm like, why isn't that? And everyone agreed with me in the car. They were like, why isn't the one way sign at the beginning of the street rather than at the end when you just get done passing by all these cars that are driving the opposite way? They just expect you to be alive at the end? Is it a side quest? Do I get an achievement for this?
You
says, yeah, you thought. You know what I mean? F***ing crazy, bro. I mean, like, honestly, if we're just going to be talking about some crazy stories, I actually do have a crazy story to tell you.
Okay.
From when I was back at home, back on Guam.
Sorry, I thought I heard.
I thought it was like a ringtone.
Is it you? Is it?
I think Jasper was trying to call me.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. No, it's okay. Babe, I'll call you later. I love you.
You're in
But yeah,
big trouble.
I'm gonna make this short and quick.
Okay.
So back in my party days, back on Guam, I used to be a heavy party goer.
I think you mentioned that a lot.
I did. And it was like every like heavy weekend.
Yo, what's up?
What's up, guys? We're back here in the W. And we're gonna go crazy. We're gonna get lit.
All
We're
right.
gonna drink a lot of whole milk, goat milk.
No, we only do that.
No, I saw that you tried goat milk the other day. Was that good?
It tastes like whole milk.
I wouldn't have bought a whole carton though.
It was a pretty small carton.
It was
wasn't.
small?
Yeah, it wasn't
Okay.
a gallon. No.
Well, here's the thing, right? So like I said back then, I used to be a really huge party goer, so I used to love to party. And then I used to do reckless things. And I was walking into the club, right? And then me and my boy, we called this we went straight to the bar. And we were like, yeah, I feel like I'm the one who likes to dance, right? My boys don't like to dance.
I get that.
So I'm over here like, yo, like I'm over here trying to get hype. Like, let's go into the middle of the floor and dance. But then it was whenever I was kind of like in my flirting phase. So I kind of wanted to like, pull a move on someone. And I was like, yeah, no, like I want to go dance, but I'm probably not going to talk to no girls. And my boys were like, bro, you got to get with someone tonight. And I'm like, nah, I really don't feel like it, man. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to have a nice guys night, just go out and dance, have a good time. They're like, all right, bro. But then they weren't dancing, so I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna hang out at the bar. So I hang out at the bar with them, and then I noticed that this girl behind me was like, she was just dancing, having a great time. She looked like a very beautiful girl, and I was like, oh, she's cute. And I look at my boys like, yo, this chick behind us, man. I think,
yo, 12 o'clock.
yo, where's it?
6 o'clock.
Yo, 6 o'clock, number 8.
And I'm like, yo, this chick is kind of cute. And they're looking at us like, yeah, she is. Why don't you go talk to her? And then where she also got her nickname from was like, her nickname was called The Push. Like, we called her The Push. And the reason why is that was her nickname. Like, after the incident happened, like, we kept calling that girl The Push because that was just her name. So, because we didn't find out what her actual name was. We ended up sitting at the bar, and then they kept looking at me, telling me to go. And I was like, no, I don't want to, until they pushed me into her. And for some odd reason, it just got crack-a-lacking at that point. You know what I mean? It's like we start dancing together. We're like, hey, having fun. She thinks I'm cute. I think she's cute. We're having a great time. She is completely gone. I think it was her birthday, actually. She was just wasted.
Okay.
And then, for the night, we start dancing together and we get away from each other. And then I'm over here dancing with my friends. She's dancing with hers, but we don't stop looking at each other. We're like, You having a good time? Are you having a good time? Huh? And then, it's like we're just, it's like we're just trying to look at each other, trying to riz each other, trying to charisma each other up. It's my new favorite word anyway. And, charisma. And then, we get together again. So there's two sides of the club, right? There's this side, and then there's like this little like trap house area where everyone's just together, really close, jumping up and down, sweaty. Everyone's just like, all right, cool. So she told me, meet me over there. And I'm like, okay, cool. So, hey guys, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. So I start going over to the bathroom, and we meet at the middle of this thing, right? She starts bouncing, I start bouncing, we're over here having a great time listening to music, and then she looks at me. And I look at her, and I'm like, and then we kissed. And I was like, yo, this was crazy. It was like a movie scene, bro.
You did
I live for movie scenes, you know what I mean?
You did the blue steel.
I thought it was Magnum.
Is it Magnum?
It's Magnum.
Magnum.
Well, anyway, right, really great night with this girl, right? And then, but obviously nothing else happened after that. We kind of just split ways up until the club closed, right? Me and my boys were chilling. And then the girl that I kissed that night, she was being carried out by a guy. And Navy people were heavy on Guam. Navy people loved going to that part of the city or like part of the island and to just party, hopefully expecting to take a girl to smash that night. So I'm over here like, yo, guys, that's the girl that I was with that tonight. Like, and she's being carried out by some random dude. And given, she's gone. Like, she's wasted. He's over here fireman carrying her. And I'm like, this isn't good. And I'm over here like, yo, we got to do something about this. So I have a plan in my head because it was her and her friend. They were both gone. So they were both being lifted up by these two men that they didn't know, but then I guess they were acting like they were like their boyfriends. And I was like, this just isn't right because I didn't see you guys hanging out with them the entire night. So we start going up to them and I'm just like, hey, Joe, I just wanted to let you know that like we had to dip. Like mom's been calling us, dude. Like, and I was acting like I was her cousin. And I was like, yo, like mom's been calling me, asking us like where we're at. And I don't think that she like knows that we're here. Like we need to go home. And this guy keeps pushing me. He's like, bro, just stop, bro. And I'm like, look, she really needs to get home. And I'm going to get in trouble if she doesn't see herself home. So I'm going to get her. And my boy's going to carry her. And we're going to have to go home, please. And Joe's like, oh yeah, I know him. She knows me. Her name was Joe. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yeah, see, like, and then so we need to leave like now. This isn't good. Like, who are you going home with? And so I grab him, like, given this dude was like at least 4 inches taller than me. I grab her and I start bringing her over to my boy. And I'm like, yo, we got to take her. Like, we have to ask where her information is. Where is she going? Like, is there a hotel that she stayed at, for her birthday weekend or whatever? Do we have to drop her home or something? Because she's not like conscious enough to like walk by herself. So we're gonna do our due diligence and take her home properly and be gentlemen. And so then again, as I gave her to my boy, the dude behind me that was carrying her pushed me. He was like, bro, what's your problem, man? Why are you trying to cock block us? I'm like, what are you
what?
Like, excuse you. Now we know what the real reason was.
Yo, what?
Sure. All right. And I'm over here like, bro, like you were literally about to take advantage of this girl. Like, as a guy, we couldn't have let that happen because it just isn't right. And it's like, how do we know now you're not going to do anything? Look at me and look at you.
You're like,
I'm harmless. You're the one who's dangerous, not me.
I have a 4.0.
I did it, dude. I was dumb as fuck. Anyway.
I drink whole milk.
I'm going to be drinking goat milk in the future and not you. You look like somebody who eats blue cheese.
But anyway, we were like about, like this guy was looking at me like he was going to kill me. And bro, when I tell you that this was like my first real fight. Like my actual, like the fights that I've gone into before were all just like, we were just playing around, But this one was like, this guy was literally looking to kill me. And so as he pushed me, he said, why are you trying to cock block us? I'm like, bro, you were about to take advantage of the girl. I couldn't let that happen. He's like, bro, you should have just left it all alone, man. Now we're going to have to like kick your guys' asses. I was like, bro, what type of fucking 1980s movie, switchblade, grease, leather jacket, fucking White Sox movie is this? West Side Story? We're going to start dancing? Beat it.
See,
Look at here, see?
see, you messed with the wrong folks, man. See,
I don't think you're that guy, man. You're not that guy.
you're not from around here, are you?
You're not from around these parts. But yeah, I mean, long story short, bro, like, we're over here. I'm staring at this guy, like, bro, I'm being for real. Like, you do not want to try to pick a fight. Like, it's just not right. Just go home. I'm going to go home, and we're going to take her home safely. And then he pushed me again. And, bro, like, you know me with the short temper, bro. Like, I've had this since birth, right? Like, I'm not...
Not even birth, since birth.
I'm not about to take this shit.
Yeah.
So he pushes me. I'm like, bro, stop. As soon as he tried to do another push, I deflected his push and I punched him in the face. And I was like, look, that was probably not the best move. But, like, he pissed me off. So I threw a punch and then we start fighting, bro. He knocks me out. I start knocking him out. We're just going at it. We're pulling shirts, right? He throws me to the ground. I get up. I kick him in the chest. I remember every move that I did, bro. But I most significantly remember the last few moves. Because his boys were trying to get me. Luckily enough, I had my boys holding them back. Shout out to freaking Noel and Mel. You guys are great. Love you guys for that. And anyway, as I was getting picked up, I elbowed the guy. He let me go. I dropped him to the floor, and this was probably one of the greatest moments of my life. Have you ever watched the UFC like pound before?
Yeah.
Like when someone's on top,
like a ground and pound? Yeah.
Oh, bro, it was on. Bro, it was on. I was literally on top of this dude because I was over it. He looked like he was tired. I looked like I was tired, but my temper was fueling me. So I got on top of this dude, and I started going, fire, and you're, you know what I mean? Like, and he's over here. No, I mean, like, I was going off. And so my boys finally...
I'm sorry. Continue.
Give me your lunch money!
Yeah, all right, continue.
No, but then, you know, it ended up my boys pulling me back. The guy that I ground and pounded, he was just, like, kind of, like, dizzy off the floor. Like, you know, we were kind of bleeding. And we were just like, bro, we let them alone. His boys are dragging their boy that I just beat his ass. And we just start going off. And we're like, you know, where do you guys live? Do you guys are at a hotel? They were like, oh my gosh, thank you. We didn't know those guys, but I couldn't do anything. It's like, you're good. They were actually at a hotel just across the street of the club. So we took them there. Her actual cousin was actually at the hotel with her husband. And so we were just like, look, these guys were about to get taken by some other dudes we didn't know. We just thought that it wasn't right, so we decided to just bring them where they actually were at.
I can imagine you talking and you're like bleeding with a swollen eye.
Look.
Yeah, so you see, we're trying to help you out. All right. Sure, yeah,
Can you hold this for me?
Wait 1 second.
No problem.
No problem, Letty. You look good tonight. You better drink water. Where's my goat?
So yeah, I mean, long story short, me and my boys got those girls home safely, and you know, we actually were able to have a conversation after because I saw her at the mall, and I was like, "Oh shit, do you remember me?" She was like, "Oh yeah, can you remind me?" Oh. Oh yeah, you saved us, and I'm like, yeah. So we actually became really close friends. Haven't talked in a while, but like, she was actually a really genuine and great person. So. But other than that, that was probably one of the greatest moments of my life, and I will never forget it. But, you know, we don't resort to violence anymore. We just try to talk and run.
We don't condone violence.
We don't condone it, but when it comes to it, protect the ones that you love and care for.
Nowadays, we don't fight. We sue.
We sue.
Give me your money.
Come here, Prime. Just joking. Hopefully you guys are good.
They don't care about us.
But yeah, man, I mean, other than that, that was just a crazy moment of my life that happened. You know, that involved just
blood.
Gosh. You know, Sandra was with you at that night?
Yeah.
You know, Sandra keeps getting herself in some crazy moments.
I don't know.
It's like she attracts danger. You know what I mean? Because I remember whenever her and I were going to crucial practice together, I forgot who I was with, but we actually stopped before practice next to Jollibee because we saw this one old Mexican guy walking across the street with his forehead bleeding. And we drove around to see what was going on, and his family was there, but he was being like a really violent guy, but he was bleeding. So we stopped, and I think it was like during Halloween time, so we were all coming in costumes. So you can expect how weird it was whenever a small little car holding a Spider-Man, a kitty cat, and someone else, like I forgot what this other person was dressed as, in like costumes trying to save a man. And we were like, bro, are you good? I'm gonna call Sandra, or like somebody called 911. I made sure to I used my good old Navy first aid skills, applied pressure to the wound, right, to make him stop bleeding, make sure he's still conscious, you know what I mean? But Sandra was with me during that moment, but she just attracts danger.
She is danger.
She is the definition of danger.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was freaking crazy. But other than that, yeah, it's just, I think life is just so much so much more worth living with experiences like that.
Yeah,
it makes me feel fun. You know what I mean?
Which is like the weird way to put it, but in a way, you're right.
In a way, you know what I mean? I love things that happen in my life that are like a movie. You know what I mean? Because everyone who knows me knows that I love to like live my life like a movie and like have like a soundtrack behind me. I do things that people in movies would do, and it's just something that I realize. But it's just some really stupid little thing. But I mean, other than that, yeah, we love having crazy experiences, and we hope that you guys are having some crazy but not violent experiences like we have.
Or if you are, share it with us.
Let us know what your craziest story was.
Yeah, why not?
In the comments. Just don't live in Richmond.
It's not that bad. Richmond is actually a pretty
It's
nice
not that
place.
bad.
Yeah.
I know, it is a really nice place. I love visiting there like all the time. It's just like whenever it's like at night or when people are driving, I can't do it. It's just crazy.
I mean, the incident did happen during the day.
That's even crazier.
Yeah, a little bit.
And it's just normal because the guy punched him and walked off.
Yeah, but I also pointed out that there was a security camera around the corner of the building that may have caught it. So, hey, I don't know.
Who knows?
If you're the guy who punched the dude, I really hope that you're...
You turn yourself in, you criminal.
I was going to say something else, but I'm going to keep it PG.
Relax. We'll do it offline.
Okay.
What was it?
Something like that. Maybe not like, but like.
That's torture. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't know either. But it doesn't sound like a good time.
It doesn't sound like it either.
Do I censor stuff like that, or do I?
I believe you do, bro.
Okay.
It's like just one of those things.
Okay.
But you can like have us talking about a voiceover of like nice things, you know.
Okay. Yeah.
You like either that scene where like things go black and white, but they just hear our mouths moving, but we're saying something completely different.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, I really loved that Guns N' Roses concert the other day. Oh yeah, did you enjoy yourself at that too? Yes, I did. Sorry.
Okay. Now I know. So future James, make sure that you censor that with something that is PG or 13.
Oh my gosh, I think this was a really eventful episode about us talking about our crazy adventures.
I think that this is probably the shortest episode that we have.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, really?
I think we've had a shorter episode.
Are you sure?
When we were sitting, are you sure?
Oh yeah, we did have.
We were sitting over there.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we did have another short episode there, but I don't know if it's shorter than this.
We're about to find out. Well, we're not. Maybe not right now, but yeah, maybe we will find out right now. Yeah.
But yeah.
Well,
you guys
thank you guys so much for tuning into this storytelling episode of the Why Not Podcast, and I really hope that you guys like, subscribe, comment. 80% of you guys who watch or listen to the podcast are not subscribed, so fix that.
For why?
Yeah.
Fix yourself. It's just a button. It's a real little red button. Bro, I gotta show you my favorite meme right now.
Right now?
Yes, bro.
Okay.
It's so funny.
All right. Well, you guys stay there then. Don't move. Don't. Hey. Okay.
Wait.
Maybe I can.
Oh, say it again, Dexter.
I need you to send that to me so that I can put it up on there.
Oh, oh, say it again, Dexter.
I think what he originally said was omelette du fromage or something like that. stupid.
Bro, Dexter was that boy, bro.
We got to talk about old cartoons one
Dude,
day.
we have to talk about old cartoons.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll do that. We'll do that.
new episode.
Yeah. All right. You want to close it out?
Yeah. Want to end it on a? You want to end it on a skr?
I like that. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay. In 3, 2, 1. Don't choose violence. We love you.
All right. Good night, guys. Or good morning. Good afternoon. Love you.